Xbox One S. It debuted back in May. This is the latest. This is how you get games. This is how you get movies. This is how you stream your favorite TV shows. Best part is, it's digital, so you don't have to worry about having all of those cases, all of those discs, nothing to lose, nothing to get lost. This is going to allow you to build your own customized digital library with all of your favorite things. So here's what you get. You're going to get the unit itself. You'll also be getting everything that you need. So you'll be getting the remote, which you see right there, the controller, I should say. 1 month of Xbox Live Gold subscription. We'll tell you what that's all about. Also get the AC adapter. You're going to be able to download some of the hottest games going on. You get the Minecraft download, Sea of Thieves download, Fortnite. I don't even know what Fortnite's all about. I just know that everyone younger than me does. And it's a big deal. You're also going to be getting a voucher for some additional apps and features. All totaled, this is a $283.85 value. You'll also be getting awesome headphones, by the way. We have it for you for about $83 less, so you're spending $199.96. Free shipping and handling is going to save another $14.22. This is on our very best easy payment plan. It is 6 easy payments for you of $33.33. E233769. 1 terabyte, which means you're going to get a lot of storage for your movies and your TV shows and your games. But really, this is not something that I'm an expert at, which is why Brett Hamilton's here. Because
I am not an
Brett
expert.
is.
I just play one on TV.
Brett Hamilton, is always a pleasure, my friend, to work with you.
Hey everybody, happy holidays, Merry Christmas, Happy Thanksgiving.
Right? Can you believe it? It's almost Thanksgiving. I am not ready for this. That's why we need to order this today, and we need to get it home, and you've got one big gift checked off your list. But I think we've all seen Xbox.
Yeah. What is it?
This is the latest. What is it, and how has this been improved now?
Yeah, I like to say it does a lot of really cool stuff when it comes to watching TV shows and movies and all the other good stuff. And by the way, it's a gaming machine. And I don't mean that as a knock. What I think is that most parents go, well, if I spend this kind of money and I hand my kids this device, I don't want to lose them. I don't want them going off and doing nothing but gaming. I mean, the truth of the matter is there are many parents and adults that game as there are kids. But my point being, it does way more. And over the next hour, if you can hang out with us for at least part of it, I'm going to show you that this could be a media hub for your family. And by media hub, I mean, I want to watch a movie that I don't know when it's on. Yes, we know when it's on. The machine will take care of that. Excuse me, I missed my favorite TV show. Excuse me, I missed my favorite TV show last night. I think that's the first time I've ever burped on TV.
Oh my goodness, it happens. It's live.
Yeah, and then all of the other good stuff like the apps and obviously the games and stuff like that are controlled with this controller. And I know you look at it and you go, oh my Lord. What happened to the VCR days where you had play and pause and all that other good stuff and it was easy? What is with all this? Trust me, it becomes very intuitive. And you look over here, they give you the little cheats. They show you when you're playing the game in most cases what exactly it is that they all do.
Oh, it's like Cliff Notes.
It's like little Cliff Notes.
I love it.
Yeah, but it is way more than gaming. And what do I mean by that? Well, anytime you get lost, you go there, you hit the little home button, and it takes you to this whole other world. And I think that parents and the non-gamers will appreciate the fact that for those of us that have, for example, let's go down here. Let's say you have Netflix. Let's say you have Hulu. Let's say you have Amazon Prime Video, or my new favorite.
Oh.
Say the 2 words.
Disney Plus.
Or Baby
The
Yoda.
Mandalorian.
Or
Baby Yoda.
Yeah.
If you haven't watched The Mandalorian yet, you need to be doing this immediately. There are only 3 episodes in. They're about 36 minutes each. You can totally cram it in. Some of the best television I've seen. I digress.
Yeah, well, no, I mean, you're there. And the cool part about it is, think about growing up and we had 3 channels, right?
Yep.
I'm not dating myself here. You can all relate to that.
We
ABC,
had to hold
NBC,
the
CBS.
antenna. Like it was times were tough.
I mean, it got crazy when you had UHF and you had one little, and you had an extra channel.
Yeah.
So as time goes on, cable lands. And cable in the beginning didn't have that many networks. We now have, I think I have 1,500, 1,800 channels. And I watch 2 or 3 of them. My wife watches a little bit more. But the bottom line is, I got rid of cable in a bunch of other rooms. I kept it in the main room for stuff that you can't find here. And it's rare that you can't find cable programming or TV programming on another device. Point being, many of us would like to be able to pick our programming a la carte. We'd like to be able to go and say, I want 2 TV shows from the network, even if they're a day or so late, and I want my favorite series from Amazon, and I want some Disney stuff for the kids and adults as well from Disney Plus. And I'd also like to be able to get the cool stuff I see on my computer, like YouTube. And what else? Well, the music and all the rest of it that goes along with it now lives in this magic device. And I'm using the same controller that I use to play the game to navigate left, right, up, and down. And when you get to some place you want to go to, this A button will save you because that will take you inside to wherever it is that you want to go. And it takes a second, but boom. So there's Disney Plus. Now, some of this stuff obviously is a subscription service. Disney, I believe, is $7 a month. They own Hulu, and that's another $7 a month. I think Netflix, 12, 13, whatever it is. I guess the point is, how much do you pay for that extra cable box?
Yep.
For all of those channels that you don't watch ever, right? You got 1,800 channels, you watch 2 or 3 of them. What if, for the price of the cable box a month, you could just get one of these? You know, spend the $8 here, the $7, whatever it might be. Sling TV is another example of a streaming service that looks very much like cable, but you pay $20 a month and you get all these channels.
Well, and that's just it. And here it's $33 and change a month for 6 months. And then that's paid for. The box itself is paid for. Will you have to pay for the streaming services? You will, but it's a lot less money once you take the box payment out of the equation. And honestly, this is how we're watching TV now. This is how we're moving. We are streaming more. We're binge watching. You know, I feel like really going away. I don't want to say they're gone yet, because I'm still old school. But really going away are the days where you sat down on a Monday night at 9 p.m. to watch a show. The beauty of it is now you can watch it whenever you'd like, and all of the brains, all of it lives in that sleek looking white box right there.
Yeah, and gone are the days of the slot up front, because I know a lot of you are looking at this going, something's missing here. Well, that's one of the reasons that the price is lower. And for the money, I don't think people were using the CD drive anymore, because we're not really listening to CDs. We're not really playing the games on a disc anymore, because all these high-def games, these 4K games and all that stuff are new. Well, now you don't need to go out and physically purchase a game. So what we're doing is we're giving you digital downloads for the 3 games, the Fortnite, the Minecraft, and Sea of Thieves.
Okay.
What you'll do in the future is when you want a game, instead of going to the store, instead of getting in line, instead of waiting for it to be released, you simply go into the store, and I'll show you in a second. You highlight the game you want, you hit enter, you put your password in, and the game will magically appear a few minutes later on the screen, because it will live inside here. And as Katie had asked me before, so how come I need a big hard drive? Why do we need this computer speak in my
one
Xbox?
terabyte. That I always feel like I'm talking about dinosaurs when I say
it does sound
terabyte,
like-
quite frankly.
Well,
Over the head.
memory is part of what we do now. It's a tablet, it's a phone, it's a computer, and now it's part of a gaming system. You have megabytes, you have gigabytes, you have terabytes. Megabyte is a really small file. An average iPhone picture is like 4 megabytes. So 1,000 megabytes make up a gigabyte. 1,000 gigabytes make up a terabyte. So it goes to show you there's a massive amount in that digital garage, a massive amount of room for you to store.
So
every
that's
time you
how we
download-
store the games. That's how we can download our favorite
Movies.
TV shows, our
Yeah.
movies, and they live inside of here. And I said to Brett earlier, too, I have a lot of DVDs, and I'll be really honest. Do you know what I do instead of digging through all of those DVDs when I want to watch a movie? I go on demand and I download it.
Or you
because
stream it.
honestly, I'm
Yeah.
still
Well,
trying to figure out how to
well,
stream. My
okay.
husband does the streaming.
Okay.
Full disclosure on baby steps.
But how about a tutorial? So let's talk
Okay.
about that for a second.
Okay.
So what is the difference between streaming and downloading? And this is important because you're about to buy a really powerful machine that does
Okay,
both.
I'm glad that you're helping us here.
Downloading is the same as you get your computer, you open it up, somebody sends you a file. It's a document, it's a movie, it's whatever it is, and you hit save. Downloads it and you now own it. So even when you're not online, even when you're not connected to the internet, you can open up the file and read the file, or you could open up the video or open the song and play the song. All right, that means you download it, you own it, you don't need an internet connection beyond that.
Okay.
Streaming, and Amazon Video is a perfect example. If you were to watch this show right now, Marvelous Mrs. Maisel, Emmy-winning Marvelous Mrs. Maisel, that would be streaming. So what's the difference? Streaming means you have to be connected to Wi-Fi, which this box, your Xbox will.
So we need Wi-Fi to use
You
this.
have to have
Okay.
Wi-Fi to use the majority of what you're going to do, including most of the gaming.
Okay.
But the difference is when you stream, meaning watching it live in real time without waiting for it to download, it doesn't take up any space. It may leave a small footprint behind. But streaming simply means it's kind of like watching TV. Your favorite show is on at 8 o'clock. You hit the button, you go to the right channel, you watch the show. When it's done, it's done. The show goes away. There's no footprint left behind. Small footprint left behind, but not nearly the size of downloading a file, which is cool, right? Because now you have the best of both worlds. If you want to own something, like own a movie that you want to watch anytime, you download it.
Okay.
That said, though, Netflix and Hulu and all the rest of them are all on demand, meaning if you wanted to watch this at Tuesday at 1 o'clock, you could watch it at Tuesday at 1 o'clock. You want to watch it again the following Tuesday at 2 o'clock, it will still be there. You just need to be connected to the internet in order for it to go. So does that make sense?
Yes, it
one,
does.
You're saving it, and one, you're watching it
Whenever,
not
kind
live,
of.
but you're watching it live.
When you
you're
can.
watching it live from up there.
This is just part of what this
Yeah,
entire thing can do. It may seem a little overwhelming, at least it does to me, but it really is easy. And that's why I'm so glad that Brett is here to walk us through it. So you'll get the machine itself, the Xbox One S. You'll also get the controller that you see on top there. And then we're throwing in some extras. You're going to get awesome headphones, which have some really nice padding. They're gamer headphones. You'll get the voucher for Fortnite, for Minecraft, for Sea of Thieves. You will get Xbox Live Gold, which we'll talk about very shortly. All in, this is a $283 and change value. You're getting it today for less than $200 and the free shipping and handling. That's going to save you another $14 and change, and it's on our best easy payment. And this is why you come to us here. You don't have to wait in line anywhere. You can split up the payments as you use it, and you have until the end of January to return it. The item number is E233769. You place your order. You can call us 800-500-7590. You can go to QVC.com. You can use our app, but save the money. Get the latest from Xbox, and get the family back together. This is what it is to me. Instead of just everybody on their phone,
Right. No,
everybody
you're exactly right.
on their tablet, this can be the one-stop shop. This can be the hub.
Yeah, it can, and you make a terrific point, because most of you, if you have a Netflix account or Hulu or whatever, you're watching that stuff on a tiny little device, and it's only you, and you're kind of sequestered, and you're off on your own. Well, now you can watch those movies, but you can also game together, because we give you one controller, but you can pick up additional controllers. In fact, I would say that's the only accessory we're not including that you might want to think about asking the operator about, or go online and find one there, because if the multiplayer games, you would need 2 players. So I wanted to show you a quick example of what the gaming part of what we're giving you looks like. We're giving you Sea of Thieves, we're giving you Minecraft, and we're giving you this game. And even if you're not a gamer, and I'll be honest with you, I am not a gamer, you've heard of Fortnite. Fortnite has just become this household name, and for the longest time, I had no idea what people were talking about.
What is it? I have no idea what it's all about. I just know the kids dig it.
It's just it's a phenomenon, and this game, I guess, constantly is evolving. And this is an example of a multiplayer game, and you go to these different worlds and you interact with people and stuff. This is single player right now, so we're not going to see any other people coming along here. But obviously, I'm all of a sudden a female strapped to a purple balloon flying through the sky. What does that mean? I don't know if there's some sort of hidden message there.
It's kind of cool that you're hooked to the balloon, I'm not going to lie.
But yeah, the cool part is the games we're giving you, there's no violence, there's no blood and guts, people aren't getting their heads blown off.
Thank you for calling that out. That's really good to know.
Yeah, this is all safe, and as you can see, these are, this one is a teen title, that's an everybody title, and Sea of Thieves is teen. So that means that it's not Call of Duty and explosions and killing and all, no, none of that. What's cool about this is this adventure is different every time you go and do what you're doing, and I'm kind of learning as I go along, and I guess I'm smart enough to, I don't know what I'm doing, smart enough to build a fire to keep warm, but I'm going to do a little
Doing
dance.
a dance.
How about that?
You got some moves, kid.
Am I Dan dancing? I don't think so.
No, no.
Wish we could, well, I can play the music.
There you go. How do I hook this up?
Yeah, how do you hook it up? What, do you want me to dance again? No.
No, I'm enjoying the dance.
Yeah. The way you hook this up is very simple. It comes with 2 cables.
Okay.
One is the power cord that goes into the wall. The other one is you've heard about it many times, the HDMI cable. HDMI is the digital version of the red, white, and yellow cables we have with our VCRs.
Okay.
One end in the back of there, one end to one of the open ports. If you have a TV that's 20 years old, yeah, it'll work. If you still have
any TV, really, we can hook it into.
Any flat screen TV, if you're still using the big box cube TVs, this will not plug into that. But most of you by now have at least a flat screen TV somewhere in your house. This is the part of the show where we steal a shopping cart from Target and take it on a little ride.
How come, like, Mom never let you do that when you were a little kid? Like,
the Target near us has an incline or a decline from the top of the parking lot down to Target. So my favorite thing is to grab a cart that some lazy person abandoned at the top of the parking lot, and I get on the back of it, and I use my weight and my shoes to kind of guide it down to take it right back to the...
Your inner child is screaming and having a good time.
It drives me berserk when people are like 2 feet away from the cart return, and they leave it, and then it smashes into your car.
Can you just be a good neighbor and put it back?
I wander for carts.
The headphones that we're including, these are really nice headphones.
Yep.
They're gamer headphones. What does that mean?
So they're meant to do multiple things. They work like headphones, obviously, and you can listen to audio and all that other good stuff. But the little piece projecting or protruding from the side of your head
I'm in Star Wars.
Yeah, exactly. We're taking orders at the drive-thru.
Would you like fries with that? Yeah.